In Matthew chapter 13, verses 45 and 46, Jesus is telling a parable about what the kingdom of heaven is like. A man who was searching for pearls, and when he found a pearl of great price, he sold everything that he had to have that pearl. What would you give up for Jesus? What does he ask you to give up? What has he told you to do and you're not doing? A lot of the time, people don't understand. God gives me these messages, and I go back and watch them, and they're for me. So I don't know who else I'm talking to today. What is he asking you to give up for him? What does he ask you to do? What are you willing to do for him? You may not be good at talking to people like me, but can you make a video? Can you reach this world with this treasure that you have found? This treasure in Jesus, this pearl of great price. There's nothing more valuable than to know the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, to have eternal life. Peter and John said, "Silver and gold have I none, but what I'm going to give you, rise up and walk." What would you give up? What are you willing to give? What are you willing to give for the Lord? I don't always know what to say. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I feel beat down by this world and by just life in general. But God has given me revelation of his word, and I try to speak on it. And I have to ask him to help me and to forgive me for not doing what he's called me to do. If you don't know him today, he's as close as the mention of his name. Just cry out to him. Jesus, I'm a sinner. I don't know your word. I don't know anything about you, but I want to. And lay it all down at his feet. Everything. You don't have to pray some elaborate prayer. Just talk to him. Just talk to him. Tell him your heart. Tell him what's on your mind. Tell him the things that no one knows about. But he does. He knows already. You can have the pearl of great price. And that's Jesus. But you got to be willing to let him in. You got to be willing to let him in the places that you haven't cleaned up. Inside your heart and inside your mind. Those 2 a.m. thoughts that you think he already knows. So come to him today. He's waiting for you. Y'all be blessed.